towards Roy Keane! There is a way back!
Welcome to Manchester United Irish Red Devils. Well, 1-0 in pre-season. What a goal by Donny van de Beek. It's great to have him back, especially after the injury season he had last year. He took that goal very, very well. The score finished 1-0 to us in pre-season. Can't really take much from the game. Again, most of probably our first teamers got the first half, and then it was changed again for the second half. Fred and Donny getting important minutes, and good owl Irish Red Devil Johnny Evans got to play the second half, and again was cool and assured as usual. To keep us up to date on news, Onana was supposed to be rumoured to be in last night for his medical today, but Fabrizio Romano announced that it's still going ahead. He wasn't in last night for his medical. He's due maybe in today. It all depends on flights and arrangements, which sounds like United are arranging flights and that for America, getting him in, getting his medical, getting him on a plane. Also, you have the family background where he has to find a place to live and so on. So there's a lot of stuff to it. So don't panic yet just because he hasn't had his medical or anything yet. Huge links for Rasmus Højlund. Atalanta are really holding out. They're playing hardball on this one. Taremi from Porto, he's looking like an option. He's not the option I want. I want Rasmus Højlund. I want him in. I want him signed. It would be great to have him. I think just for the future, having that type of mobile, strong, big centre forward is going to be a huge plus. Now, not to put huge pressure on him, he's still a raw talent. He's still going to take time to bed into the Premier League. It's different. I know Italian League is very physical as well, defending and so on. So hopefully that stands for him. But the pace of the game, the pace of fullbacks, the pace of centre-backs in the Premier League is much on a higher quality in pace-wise. Maybe not in tactics and defending-wise, because that's what the Italian League is very renowned for, defending. Also, so it was Alex Telles last night. It was announced that he has gone. 4 million, not bad. I'll take that. Plus add on 7 million. It's a loss of what we paid, but we knew that was going to happen. But we also need money in so we can spend, and also to top up the little bit extra we paid for Onana. Rasmus Højlund, we don't want to go that high. I don't know whether a fee can be agreed, and maybe a player in exchange as well as that fee for the season. We'll have to wait and see. Hamad again played. Amad Diallo played again today. He did okay. Whether he comes into the squad or he's been loaned out or maybe even sold, we'll have to wait and see. Hannibal again. He looks like he has a bit about him. I think everybody said that. I think he probably does need another loan. Maybe to a Premier League team or maybe to another country that's playing at high level. I don't think we sell him yet, but he's definitely an option, and he does look like he has a bit about him. And Donny, I'm afraid, even after his goal, and it was great to see, I still think we may have to try and sell him. That might do him the world of good, and might do us the world of good in trying to get a nice transfer fee. We probably won't get the fee that we paid, obviously, back, but it might get him a move, and it might get us more money to invest in the squad again. Fred, with him playing in the second half, obviously it's for his first game back. Donny playing in the second half, his first game back, getting minutes. Again, the Arsenal game on Saturday, I can see the likes of Varane, Martinez and Wan-Bissaka getting maybe over the 45 minutes this time, getting 65 minutes ready to go and build up them minutes. You'll have the international players back playing in that friendly. They might only get 45 minutes, depending on the intensity of the game. It depends how fast it is, depends on what Arsenal put out. We were already told that the Wrexham team is going to be a very young team with the likes of Johnny Evans playing in that team. Hence, when Dean Saunders on News Talk, he was talking about United's pre-season is mad with the amount of games they had. Well, it looks like they had a plan to that. A young team playing against good opposition. Wrexham would be a very good game for that young team. They start their season a week before we do. Their pre-season would be going very well against a young team, United, that are not used to playing against each other with different players in it. It'll be interesting to see who he puts in that squad and who he's going to take with him to the Arsenal game. And then, by the sounds of it, it'll be similar for the Dublin game here, and then the game in Old Trafford as well. I'm hoping that there is a strong squad going to Dublin because we're obviously going to the game. But I have a funny feeling we might get the young team. I'm hoping not. I hope that there's a mix because that'd be a pity. I don't think there would have been a huge buy on them tickets if they had known that there was a game in Old Trafford the next day. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But exciting times. Hopefully new signings in soon. A few more outgoings. I wouldn't be surprised if Henderson, he wasn't involved at all today. So I wouldn't be surprised if Henderson will be probably maybe in the next couple of days will go to Nottingham Forest, especially once Onana's ink is on the contract, signed, sealed and delivered. I can see Henderson then going for to Nottingham Forest. Heaton maybe stay until Onana's obviously dependent on the paper. Kovar did okay, a few shaky moments today, but he still probably needs another year out, so I can imagine that we'll go and get Suzuki in and maybe hold on to Heaton. But I'd say Heaton would like to get out on a move. Well, in other news, it was great to see that Marcus Rashford has signed his contract. He will be with us for a long term, and that we were lucky to get that done and dusted because there was a little bit of fear that he might go abroad, he might go to PSG, and that was heavily linked. But then with all the outgoings in PSG with Mbappe and Neymar rumoured, he was even thrown into the equation to come to us. I hope not. I hope we're gone the opposite way. I hope we're not going after a shirt seller. Not that we've had like Ronaldo was not a shirt seller. Let's be honest. Ronaldo was quality. He didn't fit into Ten Hag's plans. Cavani came, and we loved Cavani. Ibrahimovic came, we loved them, but they were on the older side. We knew they were only going to be here for a duration of time. So I hope we move on from that. Neymar, different type of player. Would he suit to the Premier League? Not sure. He's a quality player, there's no doubt, but I don't think I'd like that type of player back in the club. I think we've moved on. We're looking for a different way of playing. Ten Hag is very cutthroat, as we can see with the Ronaldo situation, with the De Gea situation. He's very much, you're not in. I'm going a different direction. I want to play this way. He's been very cutthroat, similar to what Fergie's done years ago with the likes of Paul Ince, Mark Hughes, Lee Sharp. You can go down, Roy Keane. Fergie's, I suppose you have to be when you get to this level of competition, this level of management, trying to hit the highest platforms. You have to be cutthroat. You can't be sentimental, as we are as fans and supporters of the club. We have that bit of sentimental attachment to players, but the manager has to take that sentiment out with his decisions and make them. Now, there's no doubt Onana will be a little bit, how would you say, erratic at times, but you're going to have to take the bad with the good. I think there'll be more good in the way we play. Even today, in the risk we take against Lyon, there was a couple of occasions you went, oh, and then you realised, yeah, it's not our starting team. We have to take these risks now. He looks like he's trying to play a different style of play. He's trying to play with that one holding midfielder, with the others kind of pushed on at times. So he's not having the sitting two. Now, whether he changes that in season, we'll wait and see. Wan-Bissaka was very good again, and Dalot has his hands full trying to get into that position, because I think Wan-Bissaka is very, very safe. But if he's looking for inverted wingers or inverted fullbacks, with my winger staying out wide, then coming inside, and the fullback going outside, Wan-Bissaka probably needs a little bit more than that, and Dalot kind of gives you a bit more quality going forward and in his delivery than Wan-Bissaka. But Wan-Bissaka, defending wise, you can't match that. So that's where I see that going. Other than that, there's no more up-to-date news. We're still waiting for Rasmus Højlund. a little bit of more update. Atalanta looking for huge money, 86 million. It was quoted just there recently today in some newspapers, and I was there going, 86 million for a guy that's come into Atalanta, had a great season last year, but 86 million is a huge money when you think of the money that Haaland went for. They're looking for more than Haaland was sold to City, which would be crazy for our club to do that. So I can't see us doing that, and I can see us maybe going for the Porto striker then, for a cut rate of 20 million. Imagine saying that, a cut rate of 20 million, but that's what we're living in football world now. But over and out from the Manchester United Irish Red Devils. We'll be in touch soon. Keep supporting us, the channel. Keep sharing it to your friends. Subscribe, share. We'd like to make this a little bit bigger and hopefully push on a bit more. Thanks a mil for all your support. Cheers.